Have you ever felt like your energy is fading faster than it used to? Or maybe you've noticed that little aches and pains seem to stick around longer than they used to. If so, you're not alone. As we get older, it's natural for our bodies to change, but that doesn't mean we have to accept feeling less than our best. In fact, there are simple, everyday habits that can make a world of difference in how we feel and how we live our lives after 70. Today we're going to talk about 6 simple lifestyle changes that can help you prevent chronic diseases and feel more vibrant, energetic, and healthy. These aren't drastic overhauls or complicated routines. They're small, practical steps that anyone can take, no matter where you're starting from. The best part? They don't require a gym membership, a fancy diet, or hours of your time. They're about making thoughtful choices that add up to big results over time. So, let's dive in. The first habit we're going to talk about is one you've probably heard before, but it's so important that it's worth repeating: staying active. Now, I know what you might be thinking. I'm not as young as I used to be and I don't want to overdo it, and you're absolutely right. The goal here isn't to run a marathon or lift heavy weights. It's about finding ways to move your body that feel good and work for you. For example, something as simple as a daily walk can do wonders for your health. Walking helps keep your heart strong, your joints flexible, and your mood uplifted. If you're not used to walking much, start small. Maybe it's just a 10-minute stroll around the block. Over time you can gradually increase the duration or add a little more challenge, like walking up a gentle hill. The key is consistency. Even a little bit of movement every day can help you maintain your strength, balance, and independence as you age. Now, let's talk about the second habit: eating for nourishment. As we get older, our nutritional needs change, and it becomes even more important to focus on foods that fuel our bodies and support our health. This doesn't mean you have to give up all your favorite foods or follow a strict diet. It's about making small, mindful choices that add up over time. For instance, try to include more whole, nutrient-dense foods in your meals. Think colorful fruits and vegetables, lean proteins like fish or beans, and whole grains like oats or brown rice. These foods are packed with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that help protect your body from chronic diseases like heart disease, diabetes, and even certain types of cancer. And don't forget about hydration. Drinking enough water is crucial for keeping your energy levels up and your body functioning well. If plain water feels boring, try adding a slice of lemon or cucumber for a little extra flavor. The third habit we're going to cover is one that often gets overlooked, but it's just as important as diet and exercise: getting enough quality sleep. I know, sleep can be tricky as we age. Maybe you find yourself waking up more often during the night, or having trouble falling asleep in the first place. But good sleep is essential for your overall health. It's when your body repairs itself, strengthens your immune system, and even helps your brain process and store memories. If you're struggling with sleep, there are a few things you can try. First, create a calming bedtime routine. This might include reading a book, listening to soothing music, or doing some gentle stretches. Avoid screens like your TV or phone for at least an hour before bed, as the blue light can interfere with your body's natural sleep signals. And try to keep your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet. If you're still having trouble, it might be worth talking to your doctor to rule out any underlying issues, like sleep apnea. Now that we've covered staying active, eating for nourishment, and prioritizing sleep, you're already well on your way to building habits that can help you feel your best after 70. But we're just getting started. In the next part, we'll talk about 3 more lifestyle changes that can make a big difference in your health and happiness. These include staying socially connected, managing stress, and keeping your mind sharp. Remember, it's never too late to make changes that support your well-being. Even small steps can lead to big improvements over time. So, take a moment to think about which of these habits resonates most with you. Maybe it's adding a short walk to your day, trying a new recipe with fresh ingredients, or setting up a cozy bedtime routine. Whatever it is, start where you are, and know that every little bit counts. Now that we've talked about staying active, eating for nourishment, and prioritizing sleep, let's move on to the next set of habits that can help you prevent chronic diseases and feel your best after 70. These next 3 points are just as important, and they focus on your emotional well-being, your mental sharpness, and your ability to handle life's ups and downs with grace. The fourth habit we're going to discuss is staying socially connected. As we age, it's not uncommon for our social circles to shrink a bit. Maybe you've retired from work, or your kids have moved away, or you've lost touch with old friends. But staying connected with others is incredibly important for your health. In fact, research shows that strong social ties can reduce your risk of chronic diseases, improve your mental health, and even help you live longer. So how can you stay connected? It doesn't have to be complicated. Maybe it's joining a local club or group that shares your interests, like a book club, gardening group, or even a walking club. If you're not able to get out as much, technology can be a great way to stay in touch. Video calls with family and friends, or even joining online communities, can help you feel connected and engaged. And don't underestimate the power of a simple phone call or a handwritten letter. Sometimes the smallest gestures can make the biggest difference. The fifth habit is all about managing stress. Let's face it, life can be stressful at any age, and as we get older, we might face new challenges, like health issues or changes in our living situation. But chronic stress can take a toll on your body, increasing your risk of heart disease, high blood pressure, and other health problems. That's why it's so important to find ways to manage stress and cultivate a sense of calm in your daily life. One of the most effective ways to manage stress is through mindfulness practices, like meditation or deep breathing exercises. These don't have to be complicated or time-consuming. Even just a few minutes a day can help you feel more centered and relaxed. Another great way to reduce stress is through hobbies and activities that bring you joy. Whether it's painting, gardening, listening to music, or spending time with a pet, doing things you love can help you feel more balanced and at ease. And let's not forget about laughter. It really is the best medicine. Watching a funny movie, sharing a joke with a friend, or even just smiling more often can help lighten your mood and reduce stress. The key is to find what works for you and make it a regular part of your routine. Now let's move on to the sixth habit, keeping your mind sharp. Just like your body, your brain needs exercise to stay healthy and strong, and the good news is, there are so many fun and engaging ways to keep your mind active. One of the best ways is through lifelong learning. This could mean taking a class, learning a new skill, or even just reading books on topics that interest you. Puzzles and games are another great way to challenge your brain, whether it's crossword puzzles, Sudoku, chess, or even card games. These activities can help improve your memory, focus, and problem-solving skills. And don't forget about creativity. Activities like writing, painting, or playing a musical instrument can stimulate your brain in unique ways and bring a lot of joy and fulfillment. It's also important to stay curious and open to new experiences. Maybe it's trying a new recipe, exploring a new place, or even just having a conversation with someone who has a different perspective. Keeping your mind engaged and curious can help you stay mentally sharp and emotionally resilient as you age. Now that we've covered staying socially connected, managing stress, and keeping your mind sharp, you've got a solid foundation of habits to support your health and well-being after 70. But before we wrap up, let's take a moment to reflect on how these habits work together. Think of it like this: staying active and eating well nourish your body, while good sleep and stress management help you recharge and stay balanced. Staying connected with others and keeping your mind sharp nourish your soul and keep you engaged with life. When you put it all together, these habits create a holistic approach to health that can help you prevent chronic diseases and live a more vibrant, fulfilling life. We've covered a lot of ground so far, haven't we? From staying active and eating well to prioritizing sleep, managing stress, staying socially connected, and keeping your mind sharp, these 6 simple lifestyle changes can make a world of difference in how you feel after 70. But now, let's talk about how to make these habits stick. Because, let's be honest, knowing what to do is one thing, but actually doing it consistently is where the real magic happens. The first thing to remember is that change doesn't have to happen all at once. In fact, trying to overhaul your entire routine overnight can feel overwhelming and set you up for frustration. Instead, focus on one small change at a time. Maybe this week, you decide to add a 10-minute walk to your day. Once that feels like a natural part of your routine, you can build on it perhaps by adding a few minutes to your walk or trying a new healthy recipe. The key is to take it step by step and celebrate your progress along the way. Another helpful tip is to tie your new habits to things you already do. For example, if you want to drink more water, try having a glass with every meal. If you want to practice mindfulness, take a few deep breaths while your morning coffee brews. By linking new habits to existing ones, you're more likely to remember them and make them stick. It's also important to be kind to yourself. There will be days when things don't go as planned, and that's okay. Maybe you didn't get your walk in because it was raining, or you had a busy day and didn't eat as well as you'd hoped. That's just life. What matters is that you don't let one off day derail your progress. Instead, focus on getting back on track the next day. Remember, this is a journey, not a race. Now let's talk about motivation. Staying motivated can be challenging, especially when you don't see immediate results. But here's the thing, the benefits of these habits often show up in subtle ways at first. Maybe you notice that you have a little more energy, or you feel a bit more relaxed, or you sleep a little better. Over time, these small improvements add up to big changes in your health and well-being. One way to stay motivated is to remind yourself why you're doing this. Maybe it's because you want to stay independent and active for as long as possible. Maybe it's because you want to enjoy more quality time with your family and friends. Whatever your reason, keep it front and center in your mind. You might even write it down and put it somewhere you'll see it often, like on your fridge or bathroom mirror. Another great way to stay motivated is to track your progress. This doesn't have to be complicated. It could be as simple as marking an X on your calendar for each day you take a walk or eat a healthy meal. Seeing those little victories add up can be incredibly encouraging and help you stay committed to your goals. Finally, don't be afraid to ask for support. Whether it's a friend, family member, or even a healthcare professional, having someone to cheer you on and hold you accountable can make a big difference. You might even find a buddy who wants to make similar changes, so you can encourage each other along the way. As we wrap up, let's take a moment to reflect on everything we've covered. Staying active, eating for nourishment, prioritizing sleep, staying socially connected, managing stress, and keeping your mind sharp. These 6 habits are powerful tools for preventing chronic diseases and living a healthier, more fulfilling life after 70. But more than that, they're about taking care of yourself and honoring the incredible person you are. Remember, it's never too late to make positive changes. Whether you're just starting out or you've been working on these habits for a while, every step you take is a step toward a healthier, happier you. So take a deep breath, give yourself a pat on the back, and know that you're doing something truly important for your health and well-being. Before we go, I'd love to hear from you. What's one small change you're excited to try? Or maybe you've already started making some of these habits part of your routine. How's it going? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Let's support and inspire each other on this journey. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might benefit from it too. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more tips and inspiration on living your best life at any age. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, here's to living your best life after 70. You've got this, take care, and I'll see you in the next video.